Hello and welcome back to episode 19 of All the Mods 8. We're back in our brand spanking new base. I've set up an area here for what will be our enchanting setup. So you can see here, that'll be where the bookshelves and enchanting table go, where the experience crystal, the other stuff's in here. I'll eventually, I think out here I'll put sort of anvils and that kind of thing. At some point as well, I wouldn't mind making the enchantment library, which apparently stores enchantments. That's pretty sweet. So we'll have that here at some point as well. But for this episode, I was thinking we might go back to doing some exploring. Last episode was a pretty big one, a lot of building, a lot of, just changes around the base, so it would be good to do something else, Get out and about. So I'm thinking we might venture into a different dimension. So I'll have a look at the quests here. I'll accept this one that we have made some netherite chests at some point. That gives us a random reward. But I'm tossing up which dimension to go to. Our options are kind of these, the two blue skies dimensions, Everbright and Everdawn, which I've never been to before. Or the Twilight Forest is the other one, which could be kind of cool. Might be a good one to just kind of kick back after our big episode, last episode with the base. So of course, to make the Twilight portal, I need some water. Oh yeah, we got heaps of poppies. So I'll grab these poppies, bucket, poppies, and now we just need some grass. So this is where we're going to put it for now, just in this little corner here. So I'll fill this with water. Then we need to surround it with flowers. So all that's left to do is throw a diamond in. Just like that. A portal to the Twilight Forest. I've got my backpacks with me. We got our sword, pick, bow. Might as well just go. Just like that, we're in the Twilight Forest. Set a quick waypoint for home, just so we know where the portal is. So, although our portal spawned right beside the tower here, we can't actually access it. As you can see, we can't break anything. This little guy spawns whenever we try too hard, and that gives us a book which you can read, and I think it'll tell you about how we can't get into the tower yet. So we can't get in until we kill a specific boss. The quest book probably has the whole thing here pretty well. Need to kill a Naga, then we can go into the tower and kill a Lich, so on, different bosses. But first things first, we're going to need to find a Naga. It's the first boss we're looking for. And pretty much, it's in like a bit of a stone sort of square. Yeah, like this one. So this one should spawn the Naga. There it is. We just need to get rid of this guy. There we go. So that was our first Twilight Forest boss. So this chest has spawned, canopy chest, since we killed the Naga, and that has the trophy in it, and some scales as well. So the trophy activates the quest, gives us some more scales, which of course we can use to make the tunic and leggings. Make the tunic. Not quite enough for the leggings, unfortunately. If we see another Naga, we'll have to deal with it. So with that one done, other than the Naga scale armor quest, that's fine. Next is the Lich, and I'm pretty sure this one is the towers that we spawned by over here. So I'll head back that way. This one should be pretty straightforward at this point too, I think. You should be able to just break in. And there it is. So I think the idea here is that we have to hit back his projectiles. So see, it's taking down his health whenever I hit back the projectiles at him. It's teleporting all over the show. Should be only one more, I think. And that'll at least get rid of his shield. And then we can just hit him. There we go. And seal of the deal is a chest in the middle, and that's got the trophy in it. And also the Scepter of Twilight. A few other random bits and pieces. So the Scepter of Twilight, I think... yeah, it's kind of the same thing he was using to launch things at us, which is kind of cool. Some interesting paintings here. I haven't seen the Table of Elements before. That's a new one. And this one looks like it's a bit broken. Now, I don't think there's any other sort of chests or anything in here. Oh yeah, we got death tomes we can kill. Wow, already inventory's full. Ooh, a witch. Haven't killed many of those. Ooh, bookshelves. Ooh, magic map focus? That's kind of cool. I might actually break these bookshelves because we could use the books. Don't know if there's really much else in here. I don't think there's much more in here really. We of course got the Lich Trophy. So there should be a few quests here that we can do. We also got the Scepter of Twilight, of course. So I think there's a few different options of scepter you can get from the Lich. We also need to get some raven feathers to make the map. Yeah, I think that's the next thing. We need a blank maze map. So that must mean the next thing we need to find is a maze. Also looking for ravens. Need to get some ravens. There's some. So raven feathers was one of the quests. Magic map focus is another. And then I think we can craft with the magic map focus that we got. And some paper maybe. Yeah. It gives us a blank magic map. Be another quest here. And then we can use this map to see the different sort of boss areas that are around. So you can see right beside us was the Naga that we're looking at there. And then there was the Lich, which was in that direction. And then we've got a few more down this way. But I think the next one we need to find is the Minotaur. So I might sort of head in this direction and see where it takes us. Oh, here on the map will be one of the... yeah, this is one of the hollow hills. I'll show you this if we dig down. There's a lot of ore for one. But you see these hollow hills that have a bunch of ore in them? Really cool. We have a maze down here that I think I can have a quick look at, but I think it's just sort of chests and spawners. Yeah. Don't think there'll be anything too exciting here. Oh, here we go. Hill with an entrance on top. Might as well. Ooh, got some enemies. They charge. Oh, they have a lot of health. So I think the monsters in here have a chance to drop the maze map focus, which I don't think we got any yet. And so that'll of course help us get through the maze. Ooh, some torches. It's a good, about to say good sign, but I don't think it was really anything. I wondered if that was what that was. Wow. Chest here. Ooh, charm of keeping. Maze wafer. Not bad. Maze map focus. That's what we wanted. Right? To make the... yeah. We should be able to craft that. If we have paper, which we do. Making a blank maze map. Have a look at that. So it's a map of the maze, but we still need to find the exit. I did see that we got some more quests done here. So that was the one with the blank maze map and the raw meat. Then of course we found the charm of keeping. So then charm of keeping 2 is a bunch of charm of keeping 1s, and same with charm of keeping 3. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're actually looking for on the map, so I'll just... oh, a maze slime. It's kind of cool. Oh, mushroom? I'm guessing this is the boss? Yeah, it must be. There's the trophy. And a big axe. Giant slaying diamond minotaur axe of the God King. Oh, there we go. Deals more damage when sprinting. It's pretty sweet. All those achievements. Next is the Hydra. We also got an ender bow at some point. There we go. We made it out of the maze. Next one was the Hydra, which I think is actually just... I think it is. Ow. I don't know what just set us on fire there. We need to eat the beef stroganoff. There we go. So that should unlock this. Yeah, see now we don't catch on fire. That makes kind of sense, I guess. Gotta eat the stroganoff. There's the Hydra. Oh, he's got quite a lot of health. There we go. And that's the Hydra done. Check the chest. There's the Hydra trophy. We got Fiery Blood. And Hydra Chop. Full course meal apparently. Sweet. So that's that boss out of the way. Next is the Night Phantom inside the Dark Forests. I'll just have a quick check of our other quests here. Oh yeah, milk, and we killed some witches. So where's our map? Heading back to, needs to be the Dark Forest, so that's right up the top there. One of these, here we go. So these, I should now be able to, sweet, I'll put one that I have multiple of, the Naga. And we can go down. I'm assuming there's a boss somewhere down here. One thing about the Twilight Forest, they do like their mazes, don't they? I just popped home to empty my inventory. So I think through here must be where the boss is. Oh, there's a few of them. There we go. That wasn't too bad. But here we go. Night Phantom trophy. Also a lot of pickaxes of different things. I don't know if I even want any of these really. I guess I'll grab one for the achievement. Quests. So we got those. We've had some of the Phantom. We haven't made all the Night Metal armor yet, but I feel like we had a bunch of that before, so we can probably make it later on. Other quests, we managed to get some transformation powder at some point. Cool. I mean, that was pretty straightforward. Out we go. So next boss, following along, is the Urghast. So that's within the Dark Forest, you find the Dark Tower. Yep, this is the one. Now I think this is going to be kind of like the other tower where, because we can fly, it's kind of pretty easy. And I'm guessing right up the top here will be the spawner for the big one. Yep. There we go. Wow, it spawned a lot of these little ones. That's really cool. I'm assuming this was part of the boss fight. If we hadn't just killed it straight away. Anyway, chest in the middle. Ergas trophy. With some fiery tears. We've done a few of these other random ones. And there it is. Looks like we can make a few of these things, so we'll have to do that at some point. To the snow biomes. Alpha Yeti, I think, is the next thing we need to get. Is this it here, right on the edge? I think it is. There's the Yeti. And there we go. Open up this. That'll have the Yeti fur, ice bombs, and the trophy. And so, of course, that completes this one. Next is the glacier biome, the Snow Queen. Oh, I guess off we go to the Snow Queen. That looks like it. And that one, that one, that one. Probably the big one, right? That looks like her. There we go. Yeah, I understand that, you know, we're kind of a bit powerful at this point. We're kind of cheesing it a little bit, but that's alright. There it is, Streamlined Seeker Bow, Ice and Snow. Next is head over and find some trolls to kill. Oh, a troll. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a bunch of trolls. Oh, there we go. Some uber soil, magic beans. That's better. Oh. There we go. Now we're out. That's that quest done. So we need to put down uber soil to climb up to the giants, I think. Uber soil. Oh. Look at that. A beanstalk. We'll climb all the way up. All the way up to the giants. Oh, they really are quite big, aren't they? Oh, they have the same skin. Giant's pickaxe, there we go. So now, with the giant pickaxe, you want to head back to Troll Caves to find giant obsidian. Break it to find some loot. Then Lamp of Cinders is next. Wow, this is quite the journey. Oh, it takes a bit to mine, doesn't it? And there we go. Loot. Torchberries, obsidian. Night metal, greaves, lamp of cinders. That's what we wanted. Steel leaf armor. Yeah. So we've got the lamp of cinders. Next is we'll now be able to break the thorns in the thornland biome, and we need to gather some thorn roses to continue on to the final plateau. So back out of here somehow. I'll just dig my way out. The lamp lets us collect these. Oh yeah, there's one of the thorn roses, so I need 12. That should be 12. Quest completed. Gave us a block of diamond. The final boss is not yet implemented. Instead, head to the giant castle on the final plateau and grab some door blocks. There is a kobold that spawns in as a placeholder, but you will get nothing from killing it. I'm guessing that's in the middle here? Yeah, look at that. The final plateau. Ooh, that's cool. Like that block. Some blue castle door. What else did it want us to get? Violet castle door, yellow castle door, pink castle door. Ooh, that's the yellow castle door that I wanted. There's the pink castle door. Violet castle door. There's 6 of it. Oh, I didn't even realize it was up here. I just thought it was blue. There we go. And so lastly, the real final boss. There are loot chests that can give you rare saplings. Collect them all. Wow. We also got all the steel leaf armor. Still a bunch of sort of random things we can get. But yeah, that's the end of the... Well, I guess we gotta find the trees, don't we? Surprised we haven't found any, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much all of Twilight. All of the Twilight Forest. We'll head home and we'll just do a little bit of crafting, see if we can finish off some of these quests. Get rid of all this stuff. We will see if our storage can hold all this. And look at that, it did. Crafting wise, I feel like we might be able to craft one of these. We'll probably craft this. Charm of Life. Oh, we've got 3, we need 1 more. Surely Charm of Keeping though. Wow, still not enough of that either. Never mind. We can make a blank maze map though, which we can use to make the blank maze ore map. That's a bunch more quests. We killed up to 50 creepers. Random reward for that. And we killed 100 skeletons. Get a reward for that too. And 10 witches. So many rewards. None of them good. Right. Well, I'm pretty sure that's probably enough for this episode. It was another kind of just a long session of just Twilight adventuring. Which wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Nice sort of break after our big building episode. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Can't believe we managed to get through the whole Twilight Forest in one episode. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Was it impressive enough for you to subscribe, though? I don't know. It's up to you. You should definitely subscribe, though.